I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to be tackling a whole bunch of different things at the house as we push to the end of this project. So this is the office, and I previously showed a little bit of this clip where I took the baseboards off on this one wall because this is where we replaced the door or filled in the door frame. But after the new baseboard got put on, I saw how bad the old ones looked, so I decided to take all of them off and just redo all of the baseboards in the whole room. I got them in 16-foot pieces, which was difficult to maneuver in the space, and you'll see it cause problems later. My goal for getting 16-foot pieces was so that there would be no seams. I kind of wanted all of the pieces to be whole pieces that went from one wall to the other. And I had to move my miter saw around because the pieces were not able to be turned easily. But this is the longest piece here that I'm cutting. And when I got ready to put it on, it was turned the wrong way. And I tried to maneuver it, and well, this happened. And I was so irritated. I didn't see it bending that much. I thought maybe I could flex it enough to get it around the corner. And I was looking the opposite direction from how the camera is looking, and I did not realize it was bending as much as it was, and it broke. So in my effort to have one solid piece, I broke it and had to figure something else out. So instead of one piece, I ended up having 3 different pieces on this wall that I had to kind of splice together. Yeah, wasn't my favorite moment. Kitchen, that's the vent hood. And as I'm looking at this, I'm looking like might need to build this out to be able to attach it, because I don't know, that's particle board. I think it probably needs to be flush with the cabinet maybe. Just like I thought, got to build out the bottom of the cabinet. Now what I don't know is, do I have screws
Long enough.
short enough to where I can attach this to this but not go through it?
So let's measure. Show me the screws. We measure through the wood.
I thought about just gluing it up there, but then
We got time for it.
so we turn the power off now.
Pull it. Yeah, well, we ain't got to. We just gonna. Yeah, turn it off. I gotta pull that shit off. Yeah. And I'm gonna pull the cord through now, and that way we can do it from there.
down. I can actually start it face down first. That makes it even better. Well, I don't know what the point was of strapping this pipe to it. Ain't connected to it. It just in here.
Okay.
And the pipe can move in and out the wall.
What was that?
Pipe.
It broke.
Yep. So the plan here was to try to fill in this hole above the panel with drywall. I quickly realized that there's a pipe or something going up that the wires are going through, and it was sitting out. It was making the drywall kind of bow out past where it needed to be. So I had to cut that and kind of work around that pipe. Then I tried to fill it in with just joint compound, and I really didn't like the way it was turning out, but you know, I'm just doing my best to try to fix all of the things that the contractors left. Now, I'm investigating what's going on with the pipe. This is the drain pipe for the washing machine, and I looked under the house and realized that it was totally disconnected. The piece that was connected to the pipe in the wall had disconnected from the main pipe, and that's what you see here. I didn't film it, but eventually I did crawl under the house and fix that. But now I moved on to the doors because obviously house needs doors. And this door I put on upside down and didn't realize that I had to go back and fix it. But this was a whole experience. I've never done this before, so I'm really just trying my best to do a good job. And I mean, I've put doorknobs on before, but I've never had to do like the plates and all of that, chiseling out wood and things. That was a whole different experience for me. And I will say that door hinges is a whole thing. They do sell these templates that you can use to help you do this part to chisel out the area for the door hinges, because they need to be kind of precise. And I did my best to freehand it, but I did kind of mangle a few places, and it does need to be on precisely. We eventually had to get our friend Patrick to come by and help us with some of the doors that weren't closing properly. And this door in particular was actually too long, and I had to cut it down. Then I had to go back and fill in that gap. All right, y'all, so we're going back to the half bath, the linen closet in the half bath. I got this contact paper that I thought would look nice in this bathroom. You can see it's blue and white, which is the color scheme here. The blue was not exactly the same color. It was a little bit lighter, but I still thought it would look nice. I didn't end up using it because time and energy. We ended up putting the house on the market a couple of days after this footage was filmed. But I'm putting in braces for the linen closet to be able to put shelves in there, and it's just going to be open shelving. And I did not have my laser level, so I'm just using a regular level to make sure I get a straight line so that the shelf brackets are lined up evenly and they are level. On the exterior of the house, we decided to try to add a little bit of curb appeal by adding a little bit of contrast. Everything, the trim, the color of the house, everything is this tan color. So I went and got some Rust-Oleum oil-based paint in the color brown and added that to the windows and shutters, as well as the railing across the front porch to add some contrast. On this day, which is December 7th, we went to a Christmas party immediately after this footage was filmed, and a couple of days later ended up with the flu. Additionally, the house went on the market the following Monday, so this was a Saturday. Monday, the house went on the market, and we took a little bit of a break. So the next video may be the finale, but we're gonna have a little bit of a time jump. But until then, y'all stay safe, my friends.